Hello, and welcome back to Teen Book Talk. It is now September and the fall, even though it's hot, there's fires everywhere, but it's September. So we are going back to our Teen Book Talk that was made ever so popular during our summer program. And thank you for all of you who participated in our summer program, and I hope you had a good time. I hope you won some good prizes, and that it was awesome, something to do. So, as far as Teen Book Talk is, we're doing one this month in September, and then in October, November, and probably December, we're going to be doing 2 book talks. My notes just fell down. My notes. So, that sucks. But anyway, here we go. Back to Teen Book Talk, like I told you. So we're doing one this month, and it's going to be the same concept. There'll be a place for you to put in your information so that you can win a copy of one of the 2 books, just like last time. And I will let you know where that is going to be. So for Teen Book Talk, there will be a link in the description below, not on the video, but in the description below, and that'll give you a specific web address. Go there, fill out the little Google form, and let us know which one you want to win. And you still have a week. Today is Friday, so you'll have through Thursday of next week to enter to win one of the books. So that's the same thing. That's how it's going to work. It's very exciting. Oh, my name is Cathy, Janovitz, Teen Services Librarian here at the Escondido Library, if you haven't already figured that out. And look at my hair, it's so long. Getting a haircut tomorrow. It's very exciting. Okay, yes. Okay, so we have 2 books to talk about today. We've got The Lucky Ones by Lawson, and we have #Murder Trending by Gretchen McNeil. So we're going to talk about these 2 books today. So The Lucky Ones by Lawson is, oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. That's all I have to say. It's amazingly great. So it is about a school shooting. Not a super happy topic, but it's basically about 2 different characters that have been significantly affected by the school shooting, and how they end up coming together and working their way out of the pain and all of these feelings. So May she was actually in the room of the school shooting. Her twin brother was killed, and she had happened to be in the closet, a physical closet, getting something, and so she didn't get shot. So it's been a year, she got kicked out of school, she's super angry. She has like one good friend that keeps her sort of level. Her parents aren't really like all there because they were so focused on her brother. Oh my God, she's got so many issues, and she's just really well written. And then there's Zach, who doesn't know May at the beginning, but his mother is an attorney, and she took on the case to defend the high school student who actually committed the shooting. And so everyone in the town and everyone in the school automatically hates him because of his mother's decisions and actions, and it sort of ostracized him at school. And the 2 of them end up meeting, and good stuff. There's a little crying, there's a little romance, there's so many feelings. Oh, the feelings. Again, what else did I write in my little notes here? Well written. It's still sad, but it's also uplifting because it kind of gives you the idea that there's a way out, besides hurting yourself, which no one should ever do. But you can dig yourself out of a hole if you really need to. It messes with your head a little bit, I say, because you find out the reason behind the shooting, and it's a little bit more convoluted than you thought, and you're just like, what? So super good. And if you win a copy of this book, Lawson, she is going to be on one of our virtual author chats. So at the end of this month, On Saturday, September 26th at 3 p.m. on our Facebook Live, we will be having an author chat with 2 young adult authors, Liz Lawson being one of them. And so if you win the book and you read it and you really like it, or if you don't read it and you just want to listen to an author chat, tune into our Facebook Live on that Saturday, and you'll be able to like see her, and you can ask questions via Facebook, and we'll ask her if you end up winning it and reading it. So there's that. So there's so many things happening. So Liz Lawson, the lucky ones, because they always say you're so lucky because you didn't die. But in essence, are you really that lucky because you've been left to deal with the aftermath? So, but yes, very well written, not super long, but good feels. Good feels. Okay, so the next book is called #Murder Trending by Gretchen McNeil. This book has a sequel, and it has a third one that's coming out in a couple of days, I think next week, but they're not really sequels. The second book is sort of like set in the same world and like something that happens after this, but I haven't had a chance to read it yet. I downloaded it, but I haven't read it yet. But it sounds like it's in the same world and it's after this happens, but none of the characters in this book are really featured in the other book. Or if they are, it's very minimal. And then the third one is like a prequel. So don't have to worry about that too much. So this one is basically, it's sort of like a future kind of dystopian book. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Today. So sort of, just a little teeny bit. So this dude, they call him the Postman, So Dee, what's her last name? Guerrera. Ooh, so fun to say. So Dee's had some things happen to her in her past that she doesn't want to talk about with other people, which is fine. But in her current world where she lives, I think she's 16 or 17, this guy called the Postman has created an app called the Postman app. And here, let me dismiss. My alarm went off. I wanted to turn it off. Actually, it's going off here. Fixed. So this guy called the Postman, he somehow he gets the president to hand over criminals and murderers and things like that. He creates this app called the Postman app. He gets use of Alcatraz Island, and so it's called Alcatraz 2.0, and you can watch. It's a little horror-y, but you can watch the app, and then like people are, you're convicted of murder, blah blah blah, and if the judge or whoever sends you to Alcatraz 2.0, you then have to fight for your life as these murderers or these like serial killers or whatever like track you down on the island. So it's sort of like, it kind of exacerbates the concept of social media and how it can go like way, way far out, especially when someone is given some type of leeway by the government. But all that aside, the concept is interesting, and you're just like, I don't know if this would ever happen. But basically, she gets falsely convicted of killing her stepsister, and she goes to the island, and then these people, she figures out how it works, they try to help her, and she tries to survive. So I don't want to tell you an insane amount about the book because, what else? Well, let me tell you what else I want to say about the book. Let's see. Feelings. So she explains the concept very well of, like I'm talking about, it kind of starts a little odd and you're like, how does this work? And you kind of get more details as you go along. But you're like, this would never actually happen. I mean, it is pretty far out there, but it's written well. It's very, some parts are slow, some parts are fast. It's a little gory, but not insane amount of gory. It's a little bit of cursing, but that's not too bad. Oh, and it's written in the third person. So that means everybody in the book is talking. You hear from Dee, and then you hear from the other characters. So sometimes you're like, oh wait, who's talking? Who's talking? Because it's third person. So there's no I. It says Dee said this, Neville said this. Wait, Neville? Was that his name? I can't remember. What was his name? Nigel. I think it was Nigel. Anyway, it's fun. It's fast-paced. It's a little gory. You don't have to worry about reading the continuations. I'm going to read the next one just because I like the way the first one was written. So anyway, so if you win a copy of this book, you'll win a copy of this book. It's also exciting. But we have a book club for teens, specifically called Grub Book Club. And I call it that because we read the book, we eat food, sort of based on the book. We talk about the book recommendations, you get a free book, all this kind of fun stuff. And we want to bring back our Grub Book Club, but at this point we're going to be doing it virtually because we are not open. Plus we don't want to gather in groups that are too large. So if you are interested in attending our book club, for our Grub Book Club, there will be another link down in the description, and it'll give you one of our web pages, the web page for our book club. You can go to that web page, fill out a form, tell us your name, your age, give us an email and a phone number, and as soon as you do that, a copy of the book will be set aside for you, and you can pick it up anytime our curbside pickup hours are available. And I will put that information down below too for you, just in case. And when is book club? Our book club is actually going to be at the end of the month, Tuesday, September 29th at 4 p.m. So we're promoting sort of multiple things. Book talk, teen book talk, and then we're promoting our author talk, and now we're promoting our book club. So September 29th, 4 p.m., and it's going to be via Zoom. So if you want to win a copy, that's great. If you want to join, if you want to come to book club, you will actually be getting a free copy of this for you to keep. And like I said, you just go to the site that I'll list below, and you fill out the form, and then you can come pick up a copy of the book. And we will have your email, so the day before book club, we'll send you an email with the Zoom link so you know how to get into the Zoom meeting. And the phone will set you up in one of our little, like a Remind classroom, because I use the Remind app sometimes. And then you'll get reminders that book club is coming up so that you don't forget to join. Yeah? So multiple things happening. And then we're going to have a craft this month. So, oh my God, watch out for that. We'll do some advertising, you know? Okay, so, oh my gosh, there's just so much information to give you on this video. We're already almost at 13 minutes. Can you believe it? So to recap, you can win one of these books, the lucky ones, or #MurderTrending, by going to the website below and putting your name in the hat to win a copy. Okay? And then if you read the book, you can come to the author talk on Saturday, September 26th at 3 p.m. on our Facebook Live. If you want to come to book club and talk about this book, you can go to the website that below in the description box and fill out the form. We'll have a copy set aside for you, and then we'll send you reminders and the Zoom link once the meeting gets closer. Look at that. So much stuff happening in one video. I know it's a lot, but don't worry. I think you can handle it. Maybe, possibly. Okay, so that's it for me. We're going to advertise all this business. We're going to post this video, and we're going to have a good September. At least I'm hoping so. Woohoo! Okay, now we're going to end the video.